Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing forth this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. This is your brother Parathon with another lesson. I'm on my way home, so I don't have another specific topic. I'm just going to call this a rant. You know, I usually listen to any type of lesson to and fro work, either whether it's the elders, brothers out of the camp, or brothers from all over the globe. Now you see, after the lesson, I figured I'd turn the radio on for a little bit, vibe out. But Jake, first of all, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Seminole, West Indians, and Haitians are just fucking through, man. I ain't had the radio on for 5 minutes, and here they are talking about, the new slogan is Carpe Diem, seize the day, because you only live once. I'm over here laughing, but that fire was kindled within. You see, because Carpe Diem it dates back centuries ago, for one. And two, Jake is just fucking gone, man. I'm sick of this whole YOLO lifestyle, man. This shit, man. I just figured I'd do a video, man. Cause that shit had me burnt up for real. Saying that we living in a high time to wake out of sleep. This is the year of the hastening of the coming of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And here Jake still screaming that YOLO shit, man. You only live once. Nah, according to the scriptures, we all shall not sleep. Which is why I got 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter here opened up. And I was just going to run through it. I'm going to jump down real quick. Let me start at 50. I'm not going to make this a long lesson. I'm going to just hit these few scriptures and close out. Just to solidify the point. Because Jake is just Jake don't got a fucking clue. Not only as the who they are and who their power is, they're just fucking lost, man. Just a lost cause out here. But thus saith the scriptures, man. Israel has not attained what he's seeking for, but the elect have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Roughly paraphrasing. You see, so I'm gonna get this scripture real quick. It's 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. It says, "Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, neither doeth corruption inherit incorruption." You see that flesh and blood going into living in that carnal mind state, going chasing after the lusts of the flesh and trying to pursue carnal freedom under oppression. Over here in the so-called land of the free, you see, corruption, it says, neither doeth corruption inherit incorruption, man. You see, into a malicious soul, wisdom cannot enter. He says, continuing in verse 51, it says, "Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep." That cuts that YOLO doctrine in the pieces, man. We shall not all sleep. We shall not all die. You don't only live once. This isn't the end all be all. Should Lord willing we be those men of that number. It says, "But I show you a mystery," because this is a mystery. You see, these dark sayings and parables, man. This shit. At one point, none of us knew of this information. But you see, it's a mystery. It says, "We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed." These vile ass bodies, pursuing to Jude. Jude. Let me jump to Jude real quick. Let me hit Jude 1 and 3. Is it 1 and 3? I'm gonna skip down. I'm gonna start at 6. This is 6. Salakia. Jude 1 and 6. It says, "And the angels which kept not their first estate," those angels being the elect, and that first estate being that celestial body, The word abode goes into body, house, that first estate. You know, what do they call these fucking fancy ass houses? You know what I mean? Out in Beverly Hills, they call them estates, man. After so much acres on the land. It says, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, you know, the spirit world, them celestial bodies, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness, which is these vile ass, fleshly, weak ass bodies that were put in just to serve this judgment, serve this punishment. You know, it says, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. Jacob's trouble, the end all be all, you know, the end of the world, so to speak, the end of this kingdom. You know, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followeth, man. We are in the end of Esau's queendom. It's verse 7. It says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering vengeance of eternal fire. You see? That land is still not inhabited up until this day. You can't plant shit over there. The Lord scorched that shit, man. But you Jakes, you wicked Jakes, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, is following that same manner. It says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication. You know what I mean? Giving themselves in, selling your souls. You see? A lot of y'all gonna take that chip. Lord, when the spirit, Lord, keep the spirit of resistance on me, you know, because we don't know until that time come. We all gonna be tested. But so for some of you niggas, man, it's plain. Giving themselves over to fornication, to these customs, to this lust of the flesh, to these fucking philosophies, to the woman, and going after strange flesh. You know, Alphabet Gang. You know, we got a talking code now. Ginsu Gang. You know, the Blade Boys. You see, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Man, listen, it's not going to be good if you are not of that number. Shit, if you're not an Israelite, it's not going to be good, man. That's all I wanted to get on that. Let me jump back to where were we? The Corinthians. All right, so it's 1 Corinthians 15. I'm going to hit 51 again. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. You know, we shall all be changed, putting off this terrestrial and putting on that celestial. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. It's going to be at the last minute, man. We're going to make, if Lord willing, we be those men, we're going to make it by the skin of our fucking teeth. Hey, man, the scriptures and the elders say that, that day, man, even the wisest of the men of Israel is going to be shook, man. Because it's going to be that fucking bad. Continuing in 52, it says, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. All the elect that passed already, they're going to be raised first and changed, along with the brothers that's living and still doing the work. Verse 53, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, this terrestrial must put on celestial, and this mortal must put on immortality. You see? Oh, death, where's thy sting? You see, that shit's all, this death or sin, all going to be done away with, man. Lord willing, we be those men, man. We going to live forever, having the laws, statutes, and commandments sealed in our inward parts, man. Turning our stony heart flesh, roughly paraphrasing. Verse 54, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Oh, that's shit. Oh, shit. I didn't even peep that this was the next scripture. That's the spirit, man. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Oh, grave, where is thy victory? You see, death, sin, all that shit's going to be done away with in the kingdom of heaven, man. You see, that's all I want. That's all I had on that, Hakim. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Like I said, this was just an on the road rant. I'm gonna say, call all y'all by Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone to teach and rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect pushing forth this doctrine amongst the four winds, man, with truth and sincerity, man. Keep enduring your Akim. Shalom and Kwam Yasharallah.